The Live Ride with Marty McFly.
From Nashville, Tennessee, the Live Ride rolling on. Happy to have on the Live Ride hotline Jay DeMarcus from Rascal Flats. I guess we should say congratulations. I'm sure you've heard that a lot by now, but congratulations on your child.
Well, thank you so much. We find out here in a couple of days who the father is, so I got my fingers crossed.
Very nice. Are things kind of crazy for you right now?
I wasn't prepared for how different it is to have two kids in the house. It's pretty interesting with just Maddie in the house, but to have two of them now is a whole new world. It's been very exciting and challenging, and all of those things wrapped up into one, so I'm really thrilled, and I'm really excited to have a boy. He's been awesome so far.
Now, I've met your wife. She's very lovely. With two children in the house, sometimes does she give you the old, hey, go take out the trash kind of a regular husband and wife talk?
Well, I can assure you of one thing. As soon as I get back from the road, it's a huge dose of reality. I'm handed a child and diaper duty and a huge honeybee list. So I have her to thank for keeping me grounded, for sure.
Have things changed over the years? And I know the short answer to this is yes, things have changed with your show. But what's the biggest change over the years in your live shows?
As you grow and evolve as an artist, you start to hone in on what your strengths are and what you do really well, and sort of start weeding some of the things out that maybe don't work so well for you. So I think we've become very seasoned at putting a live show together that incorporates, a lot of the hit songs that people expect to hear, but also has the elements in it that have a few surprises here and there and take some turns that you may not expect it to take. I've always prided myself on our ability to be able to put a show together that's very, very entertaining and tries to cover as much ground musically as possible.
The Live Ride.
From Nashville, Tennessee, the Live Ride is on, and welcoming back to the show on the Live Ride hotline from Rascal Flats, it's Jay DeMarcus. Thanks for calling.
My pleasure, man. I'm happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Hey, let's go back to the early days of Rascal Flats, because I have a serious question I need to ask about the early days.
Okay.
You go to the first CD, and you take a look at your pictures, okay?
Yeah.
You got Joe Don there, who has kind of just a regular-looking kind of haircut, and Gary just kind of, again, regular. Jay, you take you. You got the chop going a little bit there on the side. You got the earring going in. Now, my question is, when did you make them cool?
Well, it didn't happen until about a year ago. It took them a long time to catch up to me. And we're still working on Joe Don a little bit.
Oh, are you? Okay.
I don't know. I got to be honest, when I look at that first album cover these days, I kind of feel like we were all geeks back then.
We're talking with Jay DeMarcus from Rascal Flats. You look back and look at everything that's happened to becoming a household name now. How does that feel for you when you reminisce back on it now?
In all seriousness, I feel very, very blessed every day that I wake up, that I get to do what I do for a living. I know how hard it is to make it in this business. Being in this business, it's hard enough to have a hit song and to sell a few records, let alone be able to do it for 12 years. So I feel very, very fortunate and very blessed, given the fact.
How do you guys deal with arguments?
When it comes down to a disagreement, we've always had the 2 out of 3 rule overrides the guy that's on the outside. So,
do you do that by anonymous vote, or do you have to do it in front of each other?
No, we do it. We do it in front of each other. We definitely do it in front of each other.
Here, let me decipher that for you. That means Joe Don gets outvoted a lot.
Well, Gary and I are family, so we got to stick
that's
together.
That's why I said that.
The Live Ride with Marty McFly.